Common Crazy ain't one of those things where it's like, oh, he got Instagram followers. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real life work in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, basketball tournaments, 3 years straight. You feel me? Feeding the homeless, couple years straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's deeper. Like, it's deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, the respect is there. Like, we've been doing it for 5 years. Like, you know how many people come up to me where it's like, yo, Ab, yo, let me get a shirt. And it's like, yo, what shirt you want? Bro, it don't matter. You've been doing your thing. I want to support.
Yeah.
It don't even matter what the shirt say. Just give me one of your shirts.
Yeah.
And off that alone, it's like, yo, you got to be able to gain that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody just wants support because they doing something. Who cares that you doing something? Like, you got to earn some respect first.
Well, it's the big show. Hey. Welcome. Yo, it feels really, really good to be back in this medium, in this form of expression. And I mean, it's been a couple weeks since I've last been on the air, and since the last like actually recorded and podcasted and documented this journey. And I'm actually back on air with a guest today. I think this conversation that is going to be had tonight is one of those conversations that are like long awaited. It's a conversation that I feel both sides of this conversation have experienced very similar like things into the world of what we're going to be talking about. So I'm really just glad to be here. I'm glad to welcome the guest. This guest tonight is a young entrepreneur, businessman, very crafty, handy with, designing clothes, designing vibes, creating atmospheres, creating waves, cultivating a culture, inspiring people, especially, amongst our age demographic. I've had the privilege of coming up in the same city as this individual. I've seen this individual grow. I've seen this man do a lot of positive things. I've seen this man really just, take his idea and, just run with it with the utmost confidence. And it's inspiring to myself. And that individual is Ab Gotti.
It's your boy.
It's your boy.
Gotti. We in the building.
Ab Gotti is the founder, CEO, president, head of the show.
Yeah.
Of Common Crazy brand.
Yeah.
You feel me? I got to load up some drops on this, so we got to do the whole thing. But, for now, we just going to give him I'll give you the clap.
Clap it up. We good.
Yo, you really have to I'm not going to assume that my audience knows Common Crazy. I'm not going to assume that my audience knows who Ab Gotti is. So I want you to tell me included, right? Because though I'm not gonna assume that I know the man, right? I need to learn this new man that's sitting in front of me. So what is Common Crazy, and what is your positioning in all of this?
Common Crazy is a brand. It's me. I'm the CEO of the brand. Common Crazy. It's like you can't say one thing about it. Like, it's not like a one word explanation. It's not like a one sentence thing. It's like it's a whole bunch.
Right.
Like, it's a lot behind it. You know what I'm saying? It's so much that we might be here all day talking about it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what we here though. That's what we here for. We talking.
Right.
You feel me? So we're gonna talk about it.
I mean, yo, so you said something that gets me excited, man. You said Common Crazy is a brand.
Yeah.
Right? Common Crazy is a brand, meaning that it's deeper than any item that may be attached to the brand, right? And I think a lot of people from the outside really need to understand how to differentiate, the products of a brand from the brand. The brand is a message. The brand is a story. The brand is a vibe. The brand is a thought.
Yeah.
Tell me about what feeling Common Crazy gives off.
The feeling, vibes. That's it. It's vibes. At the end of the day, it's vibes. You look at our Instagram, you look at our website, you look at everything. If you look at, for the people that been following, that really know what's going on, even people that don't know what's going on, and just watching it from the outside, it's like, it's a vibe at the end of the day. Like, it's not like we live in a time where everything is so much. Everybody want to do the same thing as everybody, and everybody want to do
very factual.
Everybody want to go down the same road. Podcasts, clothing lines, everything. It's all the same stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, what you gonna do to be different?
Facts.
What you gonna do to take it to the next level? So it's like everybody would just got clothes and they just printing logos on it, and everybody just. Even if you ain't just printing logos, like you putting stuff on it, and it ain't no meaning behind it.
Right.
It ain't no story behind it. It ain't no grind behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't understand that part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like it took time for this. Like I ain't wake up tomorrow, like wake up one day and we just had a whole bunch of followers. It was like me every night following people, unfollowing people, following people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Get like it's a thing where people be on it. I see people every day. I talk to people all the time with clothing lines, with brands and everything, and they give me their phone or they show me their page, and I look at the page and they be like, oh, following 10 people, following 100 people. Like, yo, why you only following 100 people? I don't follow back. I just let people follow me. So you basically waiting for people to get to your page. You're not going to get it. I'm going to get it. I don't care.
So that's interesting. That's like a very interesting perspective because I think in the social media age, it's very easy. It's very easy. Well, one, we take the ratios very, very seriously.
Yeah.
Well, people take the ratio very seriously.
Everybody.
Everybody, like many people.
Even the people that say they don't.
They still do.
Everybody
right?
does.
So now, in your case, you said something that was really powerful. You said, like individuals are pretty much sitting back to be discovered instead of going and putting themselves in front of other people, which you take the reins to do. Like, at what point did you start to develop and build your brand? Like, and at what point did you start to take hold of your attack on building your audience? Like what year was it? How were you feeling? At what point were you in the process with your brand? Like, when did you really start taking building Comma Crazy's social presence to what it is?
It was more of, in the beginning we was painting the shirts and all that, and it was like regular. It was like we were saying before, it's a t-shirt brand. It's not even like a brand. It's like a t-shirt company. It's a difference. So it's like, it was a t-shirt company, like a little... But what really took us to the next level was when I start getting with them NFL players. I came to a realization. I just, people always ask me, yo, how you get that person in your clothes? How you get this person in your clothes? Like, this is a question I probably get at least once a day.
I mean, you do have some influential people.
Nah, I do.
Your threads.
But people don't understand that it's easier than what they think.
Right.
Like people like, yo, how you get this person in your clothes? I DM'd them.
Right. You asked them.
I DM'd them, bro. Like it. Oh, how did you, bro? I sent a message to bro.
Right.
It was that simple. You feel me? Now, you might not get a message back because your clothes might not be where it need to be, and your page might not be where it need to be, and that's on the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta look at your page. Look at your page and ask yourself, if you was a famous person, would you rock your clothes?
Right.
Be real.
Right.
Like what Meek say. On Sean, he said, take it. I might say the wrong song, but this is lyric. He said, take yourself out your body and look at yourself. He said on the song. That's what you gotta do. You gotta take yourself out your body and look at it.
Yo, let's stay right there because I like that, right? I tell people in my walk, right, in my development and all the things that I've been doing, like, it's hard to really get a full grasp on what you're doing from your own perspective. You'll never get to take your eyeballs out of your face, turn them around, and see what you're doing. You won't. You just have to be. You pretty much get an idea of what that looks like from other people. Right now, how tapped in those people are how informed you will be on you. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So hopefully on tonight, like this, I'm someone that I'm observant. So I'll be able to give you my critique, my feedback on what I'm seeing. But if you were hypothetically to take your eyeballs out of your face and turn them around onto you, who would you describe that person to be? If I had to look at myself? If you had to look at yourself.
I'm gonna keep humble. I'm gonna stay humble.
Nah, please, yo, listen. This is not a humble space.
No. But I'm saying
this is not humble territory.
No, but I'm just listen.
This is not humble land.
If I had to take myself, I ain't even gonna go crazy. I'm gonna keep it regular. But listen, if I had to take myself out my body, I don't even know what I would look at Common Crazy as. Like if I was not Common Crazy's CEO.
Yeah.
And I was just a regular person, and I'm just looking at it like
objectively. Right.
I would look at it as like, yo, I want to be with them.
Right.
I want to be with them.
Right.
It's like you got two people. You got two different types. You got like, okay, it's a whole bunch of different types. I ain't gonna say it's two different types of people, but you got people that follow the journey, like really like know what's going on. Then you got people that like catch a glimpse of the situations, you know. Mm-hmm. But like I feel like those people that really like is like into it, like I don't even know.
I could feel that. I definitely feel that. I
blinked out a little bit. I don't even where we at.
I think. I definitely respect. But it, you know what that tells me is that, you are locked in.
Yeah, like yo, bro.
That's what that tells me.
That's a hard question to say. Look at myself outside myself because
it takes self-awareness to answer that question.
Yeah, because it's more of a thing where, yo, I don't even care.
Facts.
That's why I can't give you such a good answer for that because I don't care.
Let me ask you this: do you talk to yourself
every day?
What do you
all
say?
day.
What do you say to yourself?
Man, I be talking to myself something. She know I be talking to myself. She be with me every day. She know, man, I talk to myself. She be like, yo. She be over like, yo, hey, you good? You talking?
Yo, those are the greatest conversations, though, right?
For real.
Yo, conversations with yourself be the greatest conversations. Yeah. Real talk. Like, yo, honest. And the thing is, though, as black people, as minorities, right? As Latinos and black people, right? We need to understand that, yo, we need to be tapped in with ourselves before we tap in with anybody else. That's a bar. That would be for real talk, because it's like, yo, like, one, I want to answer the same question I asked you, right? I want to take my eyeballs out of my face and look at me. And what I would say about that person that I'd be on looking is that nigga is relentless. Like, I think you share those same values too, because I feel when I look your prep, I'm like, yo, he's attacking. He's an attack move. And I come from the background of sports, so everything is like translated into some type of sports jargon. So like, yeah, man, we're two guys that we literally see red and we do not stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the other night, pulled up on you, you know what I mean, at your shop. And yo, you was in the trenches. You were getting to it. You know what I mean? You got shirts in front of you. You got merch in front of you. You got apparel, hats, everything in front of you. And by hand, you are touching each and every garment that will possibly clothe someone's body later down the line. 100%. So it's like, real talk. Like, in that position, bro, we are relentless individuals. And I think when people are when people see this conversation, when they hear this conversation, they just got to know, like, yo, there's a lot of like intensity in the room right now. You know what I'm saying? It's very intense here because at any given moment, any one of us can pop. Like, it's very, very like that is so within reach.
It is.
It's very, very close.
You say that shit to me every day.
Absolutely. But because the things you're doing, you know, the things you're doing and the ways how you've expanded the reaches of what typical people in your space are doing. Like, I've seen you take one thing that I really wanted to pull you in and ask you about too was, like, I saw you really grow and cultivate this audience in the college community outside of Jersey.
Yep.
And
crazy.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
And what I can say with that is that while your brand began in Jersey, right? Began in Plainfield, right? From Plainfield. So it began in Plainfield, but you have such an influence on, like, Hampton University's campus. You have, like, influencers out in LA You got, influencers all over the place. You got, celebrities and like social media influencers and stuff. And it's just like, yo, like what's remarkable to me is that it's just like I sit back and I'm watching it. I'm scrolling through, I'm tapping through stuff. And I'm like, yo, this kid's from Plainfield. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there is all ammo.
See, the college situation, I set it up because
it was strategic.
It's the plan.
All strategy.
You gotta have a plan.
All strategy.
All right, boom. Bring it to it. We're gonna keep it all together, but I'm gonna go a little
talk it.
It's like we run into this problem with I ain't even say it. It is a problem. We as people, like, the age that we is and the time that we in, our generation, we have a false sense of entitlement. Everybody feel entitled. Hey, yo, Al, you my mans. I knew you since forever. You should post my song. You should post my clothes. You should post what I do.
Right.
But in the reality of it, you don't have to post nothing.
Right.
You don't ever have to.
But people don't owe you shit.
They don't owe you nothing. They don't owe you nothing. And then that's the problem. Everybody thinks somebody owed them something. Even their friends next to them, they owe them something. You my best friend. You should be posting my music. No.
Right.
And that's how I came to that conclusion where I had to build a team outside of my team. Now I got my group, my main group. I got a big group of friends, but my main group is like 4 or 5 people.
Right.
None of them have to ever post Comma Crazy in their life, and I will still do numbers.
Right.
Pop-up shop still gonna do good. Photo shoot still gonna be lit. Orders still gonna come on the website. You know why? Because I structured everything.
Right.
I had a plan. I put it together. Now I got a team outside of my team. So now when I post a picture on Comma Crazy page, you got 20, 30 people reposting it, and it ain't nobody out of my friend group.
Right.
And it's not even me asking. This not even, yo, can you repost it? This is just genuine love. And the people that I'm put down with the team, so many brand ambassadors where it's like, I don't even know how many we got now. It's like some over like 80 brand ambassadors, like 40, 50 colleges.
That's incredible.
That's
congrats. So congrats on that, bro.
I appreciate that. But it's all about putting seeds in places. When you talk like that, it's like when you putting seeds in places now, I don't gotta hit up colleges to ask them, can I be in a fashion show? I don't gotta hit up a whole bunch of people like, yo, who running the fashion show? When y'all doing the fashion show? I don't gotta do none of that. I got brand ambassadors in places already. So now, if you're a real brand ambassador and you really showing for the brand, you really going hard for the brand, you gonna find the fashion show before me.
Right.
Because that's your college. So you gonna find the fashion show, and that's how I find all the fashion shows. My brand ambassadors come, yo, listen, they doing one over here. I bet.
Yep.
Just like Hampton, people think like, people from Plainfield might think Comma Crazy lit in Plainfield. No.
It's lit down in VA.
It's lit in Plainfield. Okay, yeah. Because where I'm from, it's lit. VA, Hampton, you can't go nowhere on that campus without seeing Comma Crazy.
Fire.
And it's crazy because every time I go there, it don't matter if I got 50 shirts, 60 shirts, 100, 150 shirts. They're gone in a matter of days. And it's like, it came to a point where I done went out there 5, 6, 7 times where we done sold out every time. So now we done got 400 or 500 shirts, pieces, just walking around the campus. My bro tell me like, yo, I see somebody, no matter where I go, bro, I see Comma Crazy shirt every single day.
That's beautiful.
In Hampton. I ain't even from there.
That's love. People don't understand how the value in that. It speaks volumes, yo. It really says a lot about. It's like the support, the external support, which when people from local see that, they're like, damn, am I missing the boat? Like I got
100%.
I don't want to get left behind. I got to jump on this wave,
100%.
It's a whole lot of that.
100%.
I feel like, so now how do you feel about cosigns, right? When developing something new, right? When you have an idea, when you're trying to take your vision, your plan, your message.
Cosigns is important.
Cosigns are important.
Cosigns are so important. They are so important. It makes a difference.
Do you remember your first cosign? Or have you gotten that
My
cosign
first cosign? Yet? My first real cosign, I would say, was Janoris Jenkins off the Giants.
Okay.
Show love.
Okay.
I'm talking about love. He got the package, posted it before he even put it on. He posted it, and this was before stories. He posted on the page of the clothes just laying on his bed like, yo, shout out to Common Crazy. You feel me? I ain't paying him nothing, not $1. You know what I'm saying? Then he wore it, wrote a whole caption about more commas and less friends. I'm like, oh, it's 2016, 2017. It's a minute ago.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, it just showed me like, yo, you gotta go hard. You never like send those messages.
Yeah.
Don't be scared to send those messages because what's gonna happen? What they gonna say no?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then that was like my first cosign.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a whole bunch of other stuff, but like that was like that was like the first situation.
Yo, the thing about co-signing and the thing about support and like resharing, like it's so much content in the world, it's so much brands in the world, there's so many of these things. It's like people like getting a cosign is actually it's like that's like an accomplishment in many ways for some people, because the people giving cosigns need to protect their cosigns, because what happens is if everybody that came to you and said, hey, can you post this or can you share this?
Bro, listen, that right there, listen.
If everyone...
to the camera. If I don't know you like that, we ain't that cool, and your clothes don't look that good, I would love to support. But listen, don't be hitting me up asking to post your clothes, bro.
Respectfully.
I don't even know you like that, bro. We met one time at Kennedy's. I don't get a roll up. We seen each other, bro. We ain't even that cool, bro. Like, but it's cool. I respect.
But I
don't
think
ask me to post.
I support that, right? And I support that so much because I realize that, one, we have a power with the things that we attach ourselves to.
Yeah, like, yo, it was...
You feel me?
I'm gonna skip that.
Nah, you feel me? Like, no, I mean, bring it all, whatever.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't even gonna bring it in there.
No, what I'm saying is like the cosign for me is like when people ask me, yo, Al, yo, can you can you share this, or yo, can you hold this up or whatever. I'm like, yo, the thing is, and this is me, take my eyeballs out, look at myself, right? I understand. I'm a man of influence, right? In some way, shape, or form. I may not have 1 million followers on social media, but the ways how I position myself and the things that come with the world that I'm creating for myself, the people that are within this world, they're watching sort of like the things that I'm doing, and they're 100%. Seeing the things that I'm promoting. So yes. I can no longer
promote bullshit.
I can't promote bullshit, because what that does for guys like us is it devalues our opinion of what's hot. Mm-hmm. If I put some shit out, if I outwardly come forth to say, yo, because I went to 5th grade with this kid and he makes socks or he makes sweaters now, I'm gonna post a sweater or whatever. Somebody might be like, yo, Al's taste is kind of trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
unacceptable.
And that's the same boat as people wanting collabs all the time.
Facts.
It's the same exact boat. Bro, you didn't even start the Instagram for the clothes page, bro. You still selling it off yours, and you asked me for a collab, bro. Just relax. Just relax. Like Nori say, relax. You feel me? That's how I feel, though. You feel me? But because my thing is, I never did a collab, ever.
Because you can carry yourself. You can carry your own brand.
Bro, I never did a collab with nobody. But you asked me how many people asked me and who asked me for a collab. My nigga, we be here all day. Endless.
But do you think that, so now let me ask you, do you think that's off of the influence that you've developed with the brand?
People wanting to collabs?
Do you think it's because your brand has the aesthetic?
I think it's more of a, okay, this is established already. People know this. So if I get attached to this, then I could have something.
Right.
But my thing is, I always tell, and if you see all these people, I always say yes. But I'm not going to say I be capping.
You say yes to what?
I say yes to the collab.
But you don't do them.
But listen, that's what I'm getting to.
Okay.
It's like I cap, but I don't cap because I just watch. I watch.
Okay. So the collab will make itself if it's supposed to happen.
You're doing your thing.
Right. It'll happen. It'll make it. Got you.
So it's like all these people that ask me for collabs, I'm watching you. You ask me, okay, bet we put something together, bro. But I'm gonna watch you for like 6 months.
Right.
Yo, you've been doing your thing, bro. Like, I'm like, it's that time.
Facts.
But every person that I done put in that situation where it's like, yo, we could do it.
They didn't
and I just
out.
watch them. I just watch them for months. Like, because you watch my page. You know what's going on. Like, I'm consistent. I'm always dropping. I'm dropping at least once a month, sometimes twice a month. People asking me for these collabs. It's like, yo, okay, bet we could do it, bro. But I'm going to watch you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to rush into nothing.
Yeah.
You know, it's multiple people that I said yes to, and this is your answer why you ain't get it. Because you ain't stay going hard. You know what I'm saying? Like
there you have
like
it. You have
it's a lot
answer.
of people that did that. Like, yo, but it's like, yo, bro, you ain't dropping 3 months, bro.
Yeah.
You dropping in 2 months. I ain't doing no collab with you, bro. Keep your foot on the gas. Now, if you going crazy, your foot on the gas, I bet it's that time.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I'm not doing nothing that don't make sense.
Of course. We don't have time for that. There is no time for things that are not in line. Like,
It gotta be
at all.
And that's not. I'm not saying that in a cocky way or nothing. It's just it has to make sense. Everything is business. It's always business. It's never personal.
Yeah.
You know, and people sometimes get it mixed. No need to get it mixed.
So what year did you start Common Crazy?
2015.
2015. 2015 was the year I graduated from college. Damn.
See, I graduated from high school.
That was the year you graduated from high school. How old are you now?
23.
23. Yeah, you've done some phenomenal things. So you was young, like really championing and promoting this brand.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's so now my question is this, right? And I think like the reason why I think I relate so much with you is because we are individuals that at a young age we had to build a distinction. We had to build a divide between our friendships and like our pursuits of success and our pursuits of happiness.
J. Cole, Cage Bird, first line. He said, "You ain't the man, so you stop chasing your friends, my nigga. Think for yourself, make your own plans, my nigga."
Fact.
That's
a super fact. Super fact. So how hard was it initially, like at the beginning, at the start, building Common Crazy?
It was hard. It was one of them things where I had to. It was so many nights no sleep because I'm painting shirts at that time. I'm painting shirts, so it's not like when I got the heat press and all this other stuff now, where it's like I can make 40 in a day, 100 in a day, maybe 120 in a day. I'm painting shirts, 1 hour, nothing more, nothing less. One shirt an hour.
Sheesh.
So I'm staying up all night to get 6 shirts done. I couldn't imagine that now.
What were you doing this at?
In the house.
In the crib.
In a small ass room with my bro right next to me. You feel me?
Yeah.
We in that month. You feel me?
Yeah.
2 twins.
Yeah.
Can't fit nothing else in there.
Yeah.
You feel me? When it's time to go to sleep, put the other bed down.
Yeah.
You can't keep the other bed down on the daytime because nobody gonna be able to get through nowhere.
People don't know that grind.
People don't understand that.
Don't know that grind,
you feel
bro.
me? It's yo, I'm about to go to sleep. It's 7 in. Hey, yo, bro. Yo, put your bed down, bro. I'm about to go to sleep. You feel me? It's regular.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, my boy Gunna, like, we was in there together, like, you feel me? He wasn't making the shirts, but he seen what's going on. He know, you know what I mean? Like, when I was painting, it was different. You know what I mean? I can't, and it's still kind of the same thing now where it's like I like doing everything.
So now, I mean, so here's okay. So that struck me because like we spoke about this the other night. It's like we are individuals that, I mean, we're leaders naturally, right?
100%.
And I feel the energy that you're a leader, right?
Yeah.
And the thing about it, and as I've grown in business, I've really started to learn and like internalize this fact. Though we do everything on our own, and though we've developed like the armor to be able to withstand a lot of weight and like put a lot of pressure on ourselves,
We can't do nothing without the team.
Cannot. We
Nothing.
like there. It is not possible to reach the heights that in our minds we know we're gonna get to. It's like, yo, we have to be able to let go in order to fully be in control.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
I had to learn that. You know, and like, bro, like once I started to really delegate. And once I started to really be able to delegate to talented people, to people that could actually pick up the slack, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even, like, yo, imagine this. Film by Angela is behind the camera, right? Film by Angela is helping me to do this, because when I tried to do this without Film by Angela, it's impossible to try to tape an interview where you're like really locked in and having conversation, and there's no one else behind the camera to actually conduct that side of the job. It's like, so, and that's a small example, right? You're doing fashion shoots with 300, 400 people in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, there has to be, I'm sure like you have stepped back a little bit to really assess what you have going, and you're like, yo, all right, I have to put certain key people in position that will do this one job and move the whole ship forward.
100%.
You know, so talking about the fashion shoots, talking about these like even Comma Crazy Weekend, right? Talking about these things that I think are like staples of the brand and like that come to mind off the rip. When did you start to expand it to be like, when did you start to, because it's innovative, right? Like, I think your idea to do these large scale photo, like have a bunch of photographers come, have a bunch of models come or people come and whoever, and y'all are all collaborative. It's like, I'm a marketer. So that's a great PR stunt. Phenomenal, right? Because you there's so many impressions in the room at that point. Everyone has Instagram.
Come on.
Everyone's posting. Like, you, like, I know what's going on. Like, I know what's going on.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So now in this case, when you're doing these things, like, did you have the aha light bulb moment where you're like, yo, I'm just gonna let them do it for me?
Yeah, bro.
And give them the platform.
Yes. It's more, I came to a realization where it's like, yo, when you got a whole bunch of people behind you and people promoting you that you don't know, it's like it take everything to the next level.
Oh yeah.
So
it looks different.
When I do these photo shoots, now a couple years ago, it was different. We was in a different space, and it was just a different time where it's like the first couple big photo shoots was like, it was me putting them together and like just trying to get the most exposure as possible. You know what I'm saying? Mostly females. And it's like, I would put all these females in a room because it's like, you know how much promotion this is?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm breaking it down. People might look at like, oh, she only got 2,000. She only got 2,000.
But women can promote anything.
But check. When you add those 2s and those 10s and those 5s, and then you add them all together, it's like, yo, you done put it, it's 100, 200K followers in here right now.
Absolutely.
And we ain't even talking about followers because that ain't even what we, that's not how we.
That's not the metric.
Not right now.
Right.
Now we going off stories. We not worried about these followers.
Right.
They stories. Now we got 20 girls. They getting minimum 300 apiece. Now you do 300 times 20. Take some off because some people follow the same people. It is what it is. Now you got 20, 30,000 people that didn't seen a photo shoot. That easy. That quick. Right. It's just numbers.
Yep.
You feel me? It break down the numbers. Like, me and my girl were just talking about it yesterday. I'm like, yo, it's about numbers. You feel me? Like, you want to get this number? Like, somebody told me, I'm going off. I ain't gonna go there because
go wherever you need to go.
No, I'm saying because we went somewhere.
I'll bring us back. Just go. Just go.
No, I'm
just go.
It's basically just saying whatever number you want, like as far as like business and money, you just need to have as many customers as possible where only 10% of them come see you every month. And if you could live off that, that's what you need. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? You got 500 customers, you need 50 of them to come see you every month, and you could live your life off your. You feel me? That's what I was talking about. But as far as the photo shoots and stuff, the beginning was a little different. It's like, okay, I'm reaching out to everybody. But what set me aside was, it was like I had certain people in my corner, so it was like, it was easy to put stuff together. Like my cousin Maya, you know Maya Lifestyle. That's my first cousin. But the good thing about that was a whole bunch of girls mess with her. Yeah. Girls love her, dudes love her. Maya popping, you know what I'm saying? So Maya started with me, first photo shoot. Maya, you feel me? Maya and Gianni, her best friend. Yeah. And that's who was really pushing my brand, my cousin Maya. So What happened was, if Maya pushing it, now other girls in the Union County area that's lit, now they know what's going on. So now when I reach out to them, yo, you want to model for me?
They already know.
It ain't like, oh, who this random, who is Karma Crazy, they only got this many followers. It wasn't that. It's like, yo, Maya messing with him, so I bet, let me mess with him too. So then it was a domino effect. But now it turned from one, now it's another one.
Right.
And another one. Now I did a nice photo shoot. So now I got 10, 15 models.
Right.
So now when I try to go do the next photo shoot, more people know. So now it's like, it's regular. You know what I'm saying? But then.
So let me ask you this, right? While we on that, right? A lot of people maybe watching this, they may be listening and they're asking themselves like, yo, like, I wish I just had the courage to just reach out to people. Like, damn, like, I wonder, was he like paying them? Was he doing this and that? Like, what was that initial process like? Like, were you like, did you have a script that you were saying to each person?
It's the same script I've been using for 5 years, for 4 years. That same Janoris Jenkins DM I still use to this day. The same exact words. And it works. I ain't never changed it. I changed like the last sentence last year.
Copy and paste?
Copy and paste. Copy and paste. I'm sending messages until they say can't create thread.
Yo!
People don't know about that. People don't even know that's a button.
You can't create the thread?
That's a whole button that people probably don't even know exists on Instagram. I send messages until they say can't create thread, then that's when it's time to go to sleep.
Okay.
Wake up to messages. It's that simple. Don't do it in the beginning of your day. Don't do it in the middle of your day. Do it all the way at the nighttime. So when you wake up, you got messages from famous people.
Done deal.
It's that simple.
Yo, man, that's inspiring. Cause I mean, I feel like, well, me, I load my schedule up so much. Like, my schedule be so full that sometimes I just lack the energy sometimes to promo, because I juggle so many different properties, juggle so many different like brands, and like I feel like, you know, that may be where a differentiator is, because I admire your consistency to the one babies, like to this golden nugget that you have, right? And versus me, my mind moves so quickly that I'm like, yo, I got inspiration for this idea that could speak to this group of people. Yo, let me start like, you know, coddling this and building this up over here while I still got the main thing that I'm doing. So like, that's something that I always like. How do you keep the focus? You know, like how is your focus so crystal clear? And at what point do you feel as though, okay, I'm going to like either expand this into new directions, or I'm going to like start something that can be an accomplice to this brand? Like, do you ever think about that, like expanding into something
different? You're basically saying doing something different.
That's something. Yeah. Would you ever expand into something different?
So basically, you asked me when am I going to use Common Crazy to elevate to the next
another level.
Another thing, I want to say level.
Yes.
Shit, bro, I'm about to do a podcast.
Hey,
you feel me? We was talking about it already.
Yep.
Last week when I seen you, bro, I might have started a podcast. You feel me? That's where we at now, because I got the people, I got the models, I got everybody. Everybody's there already. The people was just got to put it together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because over the time, the network, the Common Crazy network it's a long network. You know what I'm saying? It's so much stuff with it. So it's like, we done did parties, photo shoots, all type shit. So it's like the network.
So you're dabbling into the media
I was
content.
That was another thing you just said. The moving on to the next thing. We was doing a party before Corona hit. I know we was lit. We was doing a party before Corona.
Did Corona slow you down at all?
That's a tricky question.
Answer it as tricky as you need to
get. I'm gonna say it's a tricky question because one thing. My clothes went up. I'm a manufacturer too. I make other people clothes, and they clothes went up because it was a time of, it was George Floyd.
Support black people.
You know, so the people who clothes I was making is black people. So you know, my business booming, they business booming. You know what I'm saying? It was lit. But what was the downside of that was the parties. Now, parties is a little different than clothes. There's no if you set your situation up right, I don't know why everybody else's situation, but if you set your situation up right, you don't gotta pay for a party. It's just all income. You know what I'm saying? Now, clothes is different. Clothes, you gotta make sure you got your re-up. If
materials,
you gotta make sure you got everything. Now, I could do a party. I could literally go broke. I'm talking about flat broke. I gotta pay rent. I gotta pay phone bill. I gotta pay everybody. And I could just say, yo, I'm about to throw a party. Pay the spot after the party. Pay the DJ after the party. Pay the bartenders after the party. There's no money up front.
Right.
Racks on the back end.
Right.
You feel me?
It runs up. It explains itself.
Now I really fuck with parties because it's literally like Future. It's free bands. It's free bands. Like it's gonna take me a couple hours. It'll probably take me a day or two to make as many clothes as it'll take 3 hours to make on a door of a party.
Yo, what's so crazy about like the party topic? It's like, I mean, I don't know. I think I just be doing shit so like I try to just do the most. I'm just the most type ass nigga. I'm just one of those. Like I'm gonna do the most type ass nigga. To the point where like I like one, you know your audience very well. Yeah. I could tell, right? I think I have an idea as to the people that I cultivate, but I think I want to accommodate those people in ways that are like experiential. So I buy a bunch of shit on the upfront. Yeah, and like sometimes I've taken L's in the parties that I've thrown because I've tried to make the experience so glamorous that I realized that people didn't even need all. People was like, yo, we just
people don't need nothing.
They like, yo, Al, we just gonna come fuck with you because
it's that simple.
Because you cool, you know what I mean? But I'm like, nah, I gotta make this something that when you driving home, you're like, yo, I can't believe that. I just can't believe where I just came from. Like that event was just that, you know. So, but I'm starting to learn more. One, I'm never gonna try to water down experience, but I also am realizing that
people
like
don't need much.
They don't need much.
People don't need much. Then have
especially
a good
in
time.
this day and age.
Right, just give them some couches and some Henny.
Couches and Henny.
Gonna stand on the couches and have the Henny bottles. It's that simple. Hookahs and hookah. It's that simple. For real. Nah, for real though. That's all people want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I started doing the parties because it's like, yo, free bands. You know what I'm saying? We can't, because it's like, yo, you know, with the photo shoots and stuff.
Make sure it's still running.
We good? We back? With the party situation, with the photo shoot situation, it made my brand known for, yo, they got the females. Like straight up. You know what I mean? Anybody that know, it's like, yo, you go on Common Crazy's page, you know Common Crazy, they got the models. Like that's like a given. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, yo, they throwing parties. I wonder if their models gonna be there.
Right.
Had the models
it's the
at the
mystique.
party.
Is that mystery? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like one of them parties where it's like, yo, oh, this dude throwing a party. I know all his niggas gonna be there. Like it's gonna be a whole bunch of niggas. Like I ain't going. You know what I'm saying? It's like certain niggas you see throw a party, like, bro, it's the whole hood gonna be in there. It's gonna be 1,600 niggas in there.
Right.
Ain't gonna be no females in there.
Right.
That ain't my problem.
Right.
People see my party and they be like, shit.
Yeah.
They gonna have them. I'm there.
Right.
I'm there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it is true. I mean, it ain't no lie.
Hey, and that's, like.
And that was another thing what you said, like, you gotta know your audience.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You gotta know your audience, you gotta know your brand. Me knowing my audience and knowing my brand, it's like, all right, so how can we capitalize off the way our brand is perceived? What's the perception of the brand? So you gotta use the perception of your brand to make more capital, make more money. Absolutely. So it's like, I seen y'all think I got, you know what I mean? Y'all think the females mess with the brand, and they do. So it's like, all right, bet. How can we use that idea to capitalize off people?
Right.
Boom.
Right.
Gonna throw a party. Because what's the people gonna say? They gonna have them there. And you know what I could do? I could do 30 at the door for dudes, 40 at the door for dudes. You know why? Because they gonna be in here.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep.
All day.
You do it. You do it. You've done it. You've been doing it.
Who ever did Hugo's like that?
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
And that was another thing. Everybody, when I did that, why you doing Hugo's? Why you doing Hugo's? Nobody gonna come to Hugo's. Watch.
It's not about going to Hugo's though. They were coming for the brand.
You know why? Because everybody that said, yo, why would you do Hugo's? It's an old people bar. Anybody from Plainfield know Hugo's old people bar. You ain't never gonna see nobody under 27 in there.
Yeah.
And if you do, then they probably drinking with they uncle or something.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody like, yo, why would you do it? People don't understand. I got a following in Plainfield, but it's really it. I got a following outside of Plainfield.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm promoting Hugo's. They don't know what Hugo's is. It's a bar. They never heard of Hugo's. They not gonna figure out it's a hole in the wall till they get there. But it's not even a hole in the wall.
Audio cut.
Audio cut.
We still go right here. So yeah. So you did Hugo's. That was pre-COVID time. Definitely pre-COVID. I think I mean, yo, one I kind of want to steer the convo into like what you're working on, what you're looking to grow into. And like, you know what I mean? Hey, feel free if you have any questions too. Like, you know what I mean? I think this exchange is definitely healthy, man. This is good. It's taking my mind places as well, bro. But yeah, like, so I walked in. So how are your pop-up shops doing?
They lit. Be at the next one. Be there. They lit. Next one, I don't know when the next one gonna be. I think I'm gonna take December off. I might take this. I do it every month. Well, COVID stopped it for a couple months, but I do it like once every month. Yeah. I think I might take December off and just do like a website drop or something. Cause I just been dropping at the pop-up shops.
Yeah, we gotta get some dap in there, man. Gotta get some dap in there, man.
Ain't about nothing.
Gotta definitely make sure everybody's protected, man. We working on a lot of things, man.
Yeah, but we got a lot working, man. We got Crazy Comedy on the way. I was here actually.
What's that about?
My man Tone, my brother Tone. He got the Tone got questions, everything. It's the cinnamon challenge, pepper challenge, everything. Crazy Comedy, Tone Bone on the way. Yeah.
Crazy Comedy. That's dope.
It's here. We on the 9th episode.
Really?
Yeah. Facebook. We about to go over to YouTube like this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Crazy Comedy. We got Crazy Clothes, Crazy Media. It's a little bit of everything. You don't never know. Crazy Podcast on the way. Y'all know that already. You never know with Crazy, man. We might do some sneakers or something. You never know. Rings, I don't know. Might make our own camera. I don't know.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Never know.
That's fly. That's fly, bro. I'm proud. I'm happy to be able to see, like, you know, the growth in like what you're doing and how it's impacting a city that I'm in too. Like I'm in the city and I see everything online because it's two different worlds living on the internet in like real life. Like it's night and day. You know 100%. What I'm saying? But I think like someone that navigates and maneuvers both worlds seamlessly and like makes sense of it and be able and is able to be authentic. You know, that's something that's real lost, right?
Yeah.
Finding
it's not like one of those Instagram things. It's not an Instagram thing.
Yeah, it's lifestyle.
Crazy is not an Instagram thing, or like just a random Instagram, or like those. It's not like one of those people that's like say like you don't know them or like you never seen them before, but they from Plainfield and they got 60,000 followers. Like, yo, bro, I never seen you ever. You from here? Like I never seen you. You sure you from here? Yeah, bro, I live on 8th Street. Like, but it's like it's something that's present. You know, it's present in the city. Yeah. It's present everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to continue to elevate it, continue to make it more known, you know?
I mean, you got a foundation, you know?
100%.
Like, that's what's positive. You know, you got a foundation. I think everything that's successful is rooted somewhere or someplace, you know what I mean? And, like, you're rooted, you know, you're centric here, but, you know, you're not stationed here. You're not stationary. You know, a lot of people feel as though they can't really maneuver once they get rooted somewhere.
You can't be. Yo, I was in Atlanta a couple weeks ago. Probably like 2 months ago. When I was in Atlanta, 2 months ago. I was in Atlanta like 2 months ago. My man, I'm cool with bruh for probably like a whole year. Yeah. He was like, yo, he had some weed and shit. He like, man, this ain't no real gas like y'all got over there. I'm like,
in Jersey?
I'm like, nigga.
Like here?
He said, nigga. I said, nigga, I'm from Jersey. He said, what? I thought you was from LA.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I was like, yo, and then he's like, yo, go on your Instagram, go on the Common Crazy Instagram. Yo, it's LA everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I understand why you thought that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's good.
Yeah.
You should go to the brand page or go to my page where you can't tell where I'm from.
Yeah.
It should just be a wide range.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's right. Stuff like that. That's just like, you got to be able to, I don't know, brand. You got to be able to brand it right.
Yeah.
It's just branding. Branding and perception. Like we said before. Branding and perception.
Absolutely.
It's that simple.
I mean, I mean, branding for me, I mean, that's my thing. You know, branding is, I just love like building brands and like telling stories, you know, creating narratives and inspiring people through like messages like that. So I'm hip to the brand space, bro. Like that's shit. It's crazy how like, so I recently, like COVID-19 forced me out of this comfort zone. And I think like my like whatever my mechanism of expression was just to just like put a bunch of brain children out into the world. Just like start pumping out shit. Like, you know, I ended up developing a clothing extension of what I'm doing. I mean, I have a couple like content series that I produced this year, but like it's just so crazy that within all of those things, the brand was why I started it. I really wanted to just create something that spoke to a community of people, and I spoke to them, and I wanted to give them things that they could take away and say, hey, you know what, I'm a part of this brand. So here's a shirt, or like here's you know an attendance to this function or some small sort. So like in doing all that, bro, like I definitely side and I understand like your grind. I definitely understand like sort of what you're going through, you know what I'm saying? Like I know, you know, like at my level of doing it, like yeah, man, like that shit, it don't stop. Real talk.
Never.
Like the finish line. What do you define the finish line to be? Is there a finish line for you,
bro? No. I want a lot of things. Yeah, it's gonna take a long time to get. The finish line.
You've accepted that. You've accepted that it's a marathon.
The finish line is you never know when it's gonna happen, but my finish line is nowhere near. It's gonna probably take me to at least 65 to get where I want to get. And realistically, I know the things that I want, so it's like that's gonna take time. Even if I could get it done before that, I'm gonna find something else.
Right.
I mean, cause you know we not there yet, but people always say it's like yo, when you got everything, it's like, what you gonna do now? You always get that question. Like famous people always say like, oh, I got everything, I can't get none now. It's like, oh, what you gonna do when you got everything?
Right.
It's like, my nigga, I need everything. Like, everything ain't everything.
I need the whole kitchen.
I need everything. I
don't just need the pie.
Nah, yeah, but yeah, man, it's the race never stopped, man. I need a whole community. I want to build a whole community.
I mean, you're building community. You know what I'm saying?
But no, I want to actually build a community.
Oh, done deal.
Like real, like
a cul-de-sac.
You seen
like,
it? You seen it? Gates. You seen the shit they just did in Georgia when they bought the 90 acres? All the black people, was like 12 families. They bought like 90 acres and they building on it. That vibe. It ain't gonna be 12 families. It's gonna be 90 acres. It's gonna be one brand. Yeah. 100, 200 acres.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
Common Crazy Estates on the way.
Okay. Everything. Yo, all right, as we approach the 1 hour mark, we've been talking.
Don't even feel like
it, right?
At all.
We're gonna slow down the interview at this point, but like what are some things, you know what I mean, like you just kind of want to get off? Like what are some ideas, or what are some thoughts, you know, you kind of like maybe have bottled up that you feel you want to share, or like any exchanges that you feel you want to, you know, voice and get another perspective on?
Not really. One of my big things is with people is people want support before respect. Yeah. We talked about that. Yep. People want support before respect, and that's the problem. Right there. That's the problem. Like everybody want, oh, support me, but like what did you do for me to support you? Like, okay, yeah, you got a shirt brand. Oh yeah, you take pictures. Oh yeah, you got a podcast. But like, what are you gonna do for me to respect you though?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how can I get you? Like, that's my thing, and that's why like I always like I feel like everything always gonna work out in my favor, cause it's like, yo, as long as you do good and you put good energy out, it's like, and you just keep doing your thing, everything should fall the way you want it to fall. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Common Crazy ain't one of those things where it's like, oh, he got Instagram followers. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real life work in it. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, basketball tournaments, 3 years straight. You feel me? Feeding the homeless, couple years straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's deeper. Like, it's deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, the respect is there. Like, we've been doing it for 5 years. Like, you know how many people come up to me where it's like, yo, Ab, yo, let me get a shirt. And it's like, yo, what shirt you want? Bro, it don't matter.
Yeah.
You've been doing your thing. I want to support.
Yeah.
It don't even matter what the shirt say. Just give me one of your shirts.
Yeah.
And off that alone, it's like, yo, you got to be able to gain that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody just wants support because they doing something. Who cares that you doing something? Like, you got to earn some respect first. Earn some respect and I'll buy something. But there's nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't just need some more respect. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll be good. It's that simple. That's all I really got to say.
Hey, I mean that's a bold point. It's bold but true. It's like it's super true. I mean, I feel as though a lot of people put the cart before the horse. You know, that's what they say, right? Like, nah. I mean, the respect
is first.
Yeah, the respect is first. Definitely the respect is developed through the work.
The respect is developed through the work 100%.
You know?
Because I could not know you at all, but then me seeing your product just tells me that you have the work with it.
Yeah.
Like when you see a very good sewn piece together.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't have to show me your Instagram. You ain't have to show me what you did for your people for me to gain your respect.
Right.
Everybody gain their respect different.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Now I see you sold this piece. You done made this happen. It looked good. You got my respect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But maybe you would have to get my respect a little different if it didn't look that way.
Right.
But everything is different. No case is the same.
It's a fact.
You feel me?
I mean, I feel as though a lot of people are going to be watching this, and I hope that point is driven home. You know, I hope that really like sinks in some degree. You know, because it could fly over the head very, very easily.
Yes. You
know, and I'm pretty sure it has flown over a lot of people's heads, but it's really not here. We're not here for it. We can only say the message, right? Yeah. If they get it, it's really.
But I think that thing, what we talking about right now, people don't know that they do it. Mm-hmm. It's one of those unknowing things. People don't know that they do it. Like you just got mad at your friend for not posting. Why are you mad, bro?
Right.
Why are you mad?
Right.
You don't gotta support you, bro. Just because he your friend and y'all knew each other your whole life, he don't have to support you, bro. You understand what I'm saying? He don't have to do shit for you. Nobody has to do nothing for you.
Facts.
Nothing.
It was crazy. Like that exact topic, we did a segment about that on the social scene. Mm-hmm. It's literally like that. Like, it's the entitlement thing. It's all of that. But I think that's something that's another story, because people are programmed different now. Like, people are programmed differently to feel as though because we have these tools, we have all these devices, and we're so connected, we just feel as though we know people better than we think we know them. You know, we don't really know them at all. You know, so all in all, man, we just passed the 6 minute mark, bro. Let's wind down. I want to know like your socials, the
Common Crazy,
things coming
man.
up, like
pop up. I'll probably drop some shirts in like 2 weeks. I'm about to drop some girl sweatsuits tomorrow, probably in like 2 days, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Pop-up shop probably January. Tone Got Jokes. We dropping some Common Crazy comedy probably next week on Thursday. Mars just dropped the album like last week. Gunna about to drop his deluxe. My brother about to drop his deluxe in about like 2 weeks. And yeah, man, the team working. You feel me? My boy Dre Bando off the label, he just dropped last Friday. So yeah, we just as a team, we just dropping. You know, we just staying consistent. We doing our thing.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yo, I mean, well, congrats on everything, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. Congrats to you too.
Thank you, man. Thank you. You know what I mean? I'm just scratching the surface. You know what I mean? I I'm always gonna be. I feel as though I'm always just gonna be scratching the surface, regardless of like what reaches I may ever reach.
That's how I always feel too.
You know, like.
But that is more of a what type of people we is.
Yeah.
That run into that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? We always gonna feel like we scratching the surface because we not where we want to be.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Right. That's why when people be like, "Yo, Chinese Kitty wear your clothes," or NLE Chopper, or Block Boy JB, like these real famous, like not regular fame, like real famous people, they can rock your clothes. It's like, yo, bro, I don't care about none of that, bro.
Right. It's on to the next. Like,
I don't care, bro.
Next shot.
I still gotta get mommy a crib.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
You feel me? My dad still work. You know what I'm saying? Like my parents still work. Like, bro, we gotta get them houses.
Facts.
Gotta get that property. Gotta get them cribs. So Chinese Kitty or NLE Chopper wearing my clothes, that shit don't mean fucking nothing at all to me. At all. It don't mean nothing. It is what it is. We trying to get to the money. We trying to be rich. I ain't rich yet, so that shit don't mean nothing.
Hey, that's a mindset that you could take that to the bank all day.
Cash it.
Yo, appreciate you, man.
You already, bro.
Yo, I mean,
pleasure.
If it feels good to be back, man, this was the first one back. Filmed by Angela behind the cam. We got the young lady right here. We got, you know what I'm saying, she in the building. Thank you. Yeah, we still don't even have a name for the podcast yet. So we're gonna figure out the name. We're gonna figure out like what we gonna figure out. You know, we got a lot to figure out. We got a lot coming soon. A lot of things, some housekeeping. You know, definitely just choose that. You know, choose that as always. It's coming forward. We trying to accessorize culture, do something completely different. Get into a space that has little representation. So we're getting into personal care products and hand health hygiene with the DAP Collectors branded products. Alive and Creative is the brand as well. Social Scene is still going nowhere. Social Scene is still very much here. And I'm your boy Big Make. I got my man Ab Gotti, founder of Comma Crazy, doing everything positive, doing all these, just making moves. And we are, you know what I mean? We're going to take it to a whole nother level.
We going up.
Done deal.
That's it.